Welcome. Today, we're exploring how our brains manage fear, a vital survival mechanism that, when dysregulated, can lead to conditions like PTSD and anxiety disorders. Understanding how fear is learned and then extinguished is crucial for developing effective treatments. So, which parts of the brain are the main players? First, there's the amygdala, central to processing emotions, especially fear. It's involved in both learning fear and, importantly, in unlearning it through a process called extinction. Think of it as housing fear neurons and extinction neurons. Next, the medial prefrontal cortex, or mPFC, acts like a conductor, exerting top-down control. Within the mPFC, the infralimbic cortex helps promote fear extinction, essentially calming fear responses by signaling the amygdala. In contrast, another area, the prelimbic cortex, is more involved in expressing fear. The balance between these two is key. The hippocampus is vital for memory, especially contextual memory. It helps link fear responses to specific environments. This is why an extinguished fear might reappear if you encounter a fear-related cue in a new place, a phenomenon called renewal. The hippocampus talks to both the mPFC and amygdala to manage this process. How do these regions work together? Fear extinction isn't about erasing the original fear memory. Instead, the brain creates a new memory that inhibits the fear response. This relies on intricate communication. The mPFC, particularly the infralimbic part, sends signals to the amygdala to dampen fear. The hippocampus informs the mPFC about the current context, influencing whether a fear or an extinction memory is expressed. Emerging research also points to the thalamic nucleus reunions as important for facilitating communication between the mPFC and hippocampus during extinction memory processes. And while the amygdala handles immediate threats, the bed nucleus of the stria terminalis, or BNST, seems more involved in sustained threats, contributing to anxiety. Several neurochemicals are also crucial. GABA, the brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, plays a complex role. Certain GABA receptors in the mPFC might actually help fear extinction. Glutamate, the main excitatory neurotransmitter, is essential for strengthening the connections needed for extinction memories, particularly in the hippocampus. Dopamine and norepinephrine are important for retrieving fear extinction memories, and stress can significantly alter their levels. Even endocannabinoids, the brain's own cannabis-like molecules, show promise in regulating mood and suppressing fear responses. Stress, unsurprisingly, has a big impact. Both acute and chronic stress can impair extinction learning by altering activity in these brain networks. Stress can bias the brain towards consolidating fear memories, making them harder to extinguish. This can lead to an immediate extinction deficit, where trying to extinguish fear shortly after it's learned is less effective. What does this all mean for treatment? Current therapies like exposure therapy are based on extinction learning. However, they have limitations. Extinction memories can fade or not apply to new contexts. Future research aims to find more precise targets for medications to enhance extinction, to develop strategies to make extinction less context-dependent, and to understand individual differences. Scientists are exploring agents that modulate specific neurotransmitter systems, the potential of non-invasive brain stimulation, and new pathways like those involving the ventrolateral geniculate nucleus for suppressing instinctive fear. By continuing to unravel these complex brain mechanisms, we're paving the way for more effective, personalized treatments for those struggling with fear and anxiety-related disorders. Thanks for tuning in.